Hey Eric, how's it going? This is the tutorial for the song Como no voy a cantar. I'm going to walk you through the tabs, and I broke it down into 3 different sections. So we're going to talk about the finger picking, we're going to talk about the strumming, and I also included a little bit of the lead guitar stuff that are going on there because it's really nice. Not sure what's your current level and if you want to also attempt to play the lead guitar parts, but I've also included that in the tutorial so you can give it a go. Let's have a look at the tabs. So this is our song, and there we go. Alright, so first things first, we have the capo on the 5th fret, and we have only 4 chords here. The chords are pretty straightforward, so we have A minor, we have G, D minor, and then we're back to A minor. So actually we have only 3 chords. A minor, G, D minor, and A minor. Now I'm going to start with the finger picking pattern. That's the main riff that is being played throughout most of the song. It goes like this. And repeat. So in the tabs, this is the first section where the header says finger picking. So what do we want to be aware of here? First of all, the right hand fingerings are very important. I also included it in the tabs. So just to clarify, what you see in the tabs, the P, I, M, A, P is thumb, I index, M is middle, and A is the ring finger. Okay, so we're using the thumb for the bass strings, the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings. We're using the index finger for the 3rd string, the middle finger for the 2nd string, and the ring finger for the 1st string. Let's take a deep dive into the actual pattern. I'm starting with the A minor chord. I'll slow it down a little bit. Okay, so we have 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then as we switch to the G chord, the pattern changes. We have 6, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay, so you want to start with these 2. Start slowly, then we move to the D minor and A minor, and you will see that it's like the same pattern but in the other way around. So the D minor is the same pattern, this one is the same pattern like the G, and then the A minor is the same pattern like the first A minor. Okay, let's play the whole thing together. I'll play it a little bit slowly. Pattern, and in the second repetition, which is bars 3 to 5, we have an extra 2 beats at the end. So you see I changed the time signature here for 2/4. That's simply an extra repetition of the A minor. So on the second round of the chord sequence, we play the A minor longer, 2 times longer. Now I'm going to play the whole thing, what's in blue right now. So we have A minor, G, D minor, A minor, A minor, G, D minor, A minor, and again A minor. And then we start again, so again A minor here. Alright, I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions about this. And this is what holds the song like throughout most of the song. Then I've also included the strumming pattern. In the song, somewhere around 4 minutes long, I think there is a little instrumental section where you can hear the strumming. But if you play it by yourself, you can play with both variations. So that's how the strumming sounds like, same chord sequence. So let's see what happens here. We have bass, down, up, down, up. That's the pattern. bass, down, up, down, up, bass, down, up, down, up, bass, down, up, down, up, bass, down, up, down, up. Okay, that's the pattern. In terms of the fingers, because we have a very fast down-up movement here and we want it to be quite precise in terms of the strings, I recommend to use the index and middle fingers for both the down and the up strokes. So I know usually I recommend to use the thumb for the up strokes, but in this context I would use the index and middle fingers both for the down strokes and the up strokes. Alright, and when you hear this thing that I'm adding this brushing, in that specific downstrokes, it's only on the first downstroke of each chord. There I'm also adding the ring finger, and I'm releasing the fingers slowly, so you get this nice Spanish effect. That's the strumming pattern. And notice one more distinction. You can also see in the tabs that I made a sort of separation between the downstroke and the upstrokes, where on the upstrokes we mainly play the top strings, and on the downstrokes we play also the middle strings. So that's quite an important distinction. It doesn't have to be super accurate in terms of the actual strings that you play. It's more an intention kind of thing, where in the upstrokes we simply want to exaggerate or highlight the top strings, and in the downstrokes we want to hear more the mid section, so more the fourth, third, second strings. So that gives us more variation in the sound. On the downstrokes that I'm doing, they are more like on the bass or mid section of the string, so we have a little bit of a more dynamic, interesting sound. Hope it makes sense. If you don't do it, it still sounds good. It just sounds a little bit more. It also sounds good if you just do standard down and up strokes, but you can hear the difference. So this is a little bit more, it's a bit more powerful but less elegant. And when you make this distinction between top strings on the upstrokes and more low or middle strings with the downstrokes, we have a bit more musical, elegant kind of dynamic sound. That's for the strumming. And now on the actual song there is another guitar that plays this really nice Spanish guitar lead guitar riffs. So I wrote a few examples of these fillers here. I want to explain a little bit how it works so you can play with that a little bit. This is the scale that is using. It's an A minor scale if we count from the capo. Okay, so if we count from the capo, this would be an A minor. In actuality, it's a D minor. I don't want to go too much into theory. Not sure what's your background with music theory. We can think about it as an A minor scale. And if you want to attempt these lead guitar parts, I would suggest to memorize this scale. It's only one octave of the A minor scale. You can play it with two fingers, the index and the middle finger, alternating. And I wrote 4 examples for fillers that is using throughout the song. That's one. The other one was... The third one was... yeah, and the last one... Okay, so this is the type of stuff that he's playing. So this is like a separate guitar that plays simultaneously with the guitar that does the chords. So you can try it if you have a looper. You can record yourself playing the chords and then trying these lead guitar riffs on top of it. But they are quite fast. So it will require some technical work to pull it off, depending on your current skill level and technique. Basically, it's a combination of very fast hammer-on and pull-offs that it does a lot, like this. I'm looking now at the first filler. Alright, so we take the first three notes that are very, very fast. And the rest of the notes, we pick all of them, so we get a more staccato kind of effect. Ta 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 ta. So we just combine the legato. The legato is the pull-offs and hammer-ons with very fast staccato notes. Right, and that creates this very nice, elegant Spanish guitar sound. Try it out, play with it, and that's it. I think this is Como no voy a cantar. Let me know if you have any questions, and hope to see you soon.